Well, this is Cardo's Media, and yeah, don't blame the messenger. Yeah.
Yo, you don't know, this is Trilogy, straight out of Dominica, and you're tuned in to Cardo's Media. Don't blame the messenger. Boom!
Well, this is Cardo's Media, and yeah, don't blame the messenger. Yeah.
Yo, you don't know, this is Trilogy, straight out of Dominica, and you're tuned in to Cardo's Media. Don't blame the messenger. Boom!
You're locked on with Focus with Fido for truth, transparency, and rational thinking. Yes, everybody, welcome. Good afternoon to each and everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Cardo's Media and Focus with Fido. Today we'll be having a very interesting interview with a business and entrepreneur, a young entrepreneur, a businesswoman who is navigating through the business and also the digital world. So I'll just welcome her now to the stage. This is our very own Miss Alija Tit. I want you guys to also, if you know somebody interested in being a business person and entering the digital world, well, then share the life with them because they're going to be needing this information. They might have the opportunity to enter the same platform she's using as well. So let's go, Miss.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can. I can hear you.
Awesome. Just want to say thank you, for the opportunity to come on here and share my experience and this amazing platform with each and everybody. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Alija Teet. I'm from the beautiful island of Dominica, and I'm a servant leader and business owner with an amazing company that I got introduced to about 2.5 years ago, going on 3 years. And my goal is just to share what is it that I know with everybody, who has no idea, but, or would love to start their own online business and navigate through the digital space, and share my experience, so you know exactly, how it goes, how it works. And if you were to join, get started with your online business, you would know exactly, a few things that you would come across and would have to do in order to succeed in this space. So thank you once again. Definitely, I would, as we go through this live, I will share more of my experience and some important points as well. So thank you so much again, Fido.
No problem, man. Just to get started, you did a good job, just let them know about yourself. But I want you to just before you go into the depth of things, just tell us about before you enter that space, your transitionary period. How was it like for you?
Well, before I actually got into the space of network marketing, um, I've been a college student, as well as a football player. Most people say soccer over here in the United States, but we call it football, which is the right way. All right. So I got introduced, to an opportunity to travel to St. Lucia in 2017. And I got a scholarship, a football scholarship to come to the US to pursue my studies and to also play football. Um, um, I started school at Essex County College in New Jersey, where I got my um, associate's degree in business hospitality. And I also won 3 championships over there, and then I transitioned into getting another scholarship to go upstate New York, Bryant and Stratton College, where I obtained my bachelor's degree in general business. Right, and I also won a massive championship there. I've played football for Dominica as well for several years. I also played for Harlem United. I played for my high school. I played for my primary school. So I've pretty much been in this space of playing football. Most people know me, in Dominica to be playing football, and my father very well. He's a coach, so that's what I basically did, and that's how I ended up gravitating to also the space of network marketing. Even if I had the opportunity to, I did business, I never knew that I would actually be doing business right now. All right. I got introduced to this amazing space as well after finishing college. When I got my bachelor's degree, I got introduced to this space by an amazing individual that I had the opportunity to meet, through college as well. She's from St. Lucia. Her name is Chrisella Cox. Right. She introduced me to this space, and I gladly said yes to it. Because I mean, after I finished school, I was kind of gravitating from jobs to jobs, and I didn't like the experience, honestly. And at some point, I was home not doing anything. You know, I basically lost my job, or I wouldn't say I lost my job, but it was just that time where things took a turn. And when you come across opportunities, sometimes you cannot be skeptical about it. Right? You really cannot be skeptical about it, because guess what? Imagine not working and you're still being skeptical about an opportunity that could allow you to make money and to grow holistically, right? You cannot be broke and still skeptical about opportunities. Um, it's a matter of just having a leap of faith and believing in yourself, and it doesn't hurt to try. Because imagine not doing something you've never done it before, but still saying no to it. How would you know if you're going to be prosperous or you're going to succeed in the space if you've never done it? You understand? But that's basically the steps, that brought me here.
What about you here? Okay, because you said something there, so I see somebody said, "Oh yes, you can be broke and still skeptical."
And imagine listening to your broke self.
Because I ask you that question because I understand that when you're getting into entrepreneurship or when you get into an opportunity,
Yeah.
most times it is a leap of faith that you have to take. I know that. Most times, it is a leap of faith you have to take. If you look at many successful business owners at this point in time, they will tell you, well, at that point, I had $0 to my name and I still took a chance. You understand me? So I do understand and a lot of persons are in that place, most likely. A lot of persons in that place, most likely. So you don't want to, we don't want to have a disconnect at all. All right. So you was without a job and an opportunity came to you and you took the chance, not true?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Now,
regret.
you don't regret. Okay, so what was the first in taking the steps? What was the first set of things? So sort of things you noticed when you took that step.
Um, First of all, it's always good to evaluate an opportunity before getting into it. So that was one of the first things I did, even if it was someone who introduced me that I really trust. That's also a reason why I got into it. All right, but I took some time to evaluate the opportunity. I attended the live calls, Zoom calls, the presentations. All right, and I was behind the screen at the time, of course, listening to the information, and something clicked. Something definitely caught my attention. When the constant attending of the calls, something caught my attention, and I said, you know what? I placed a time frame on it as to when I would have gotten started. So though I wasn't ready at the time, I did tell myself, I told my friend that, hey, this is when I will get started, and I started the same exact time that I put on it. Because in order for you to hit a goal, right, or anything in life, you have to set that goal and also have a date of completion. You cannot set a goal and you just set a goal. That means you don't know when you're going to accomplish that goal. If you can say, oh yeah, this is what I want to accomplish, and never even work towards it. Every day you might be telling yourself, yes, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it, and you never do it. And that's a lot of people. A lot of people,
Yeah.
right? Procrastinate. Procrastination is a thief of joy, man. Like, you procrastinate on something and it will never happen, and you'll go through the same cycles of life every year, every month, every week, right? Unless you set your goals, it doesn't happen.
All right. So then that was very good. That was very important. I didn't even realize that you made a plan.
Mm-hmm.
So it's safe to say you made a plan, even though you wasn't able to start right away, but you made a plan and you stuck to that plan to make sure that you had a start into that business.
The thing about this space as well, which has allowed me to even create plans, is that it allows you to set your goals. It allows you to, when it comes to personal development, working on yourself, right? That's very big here, within this space. I'll tell you more about the company soon, but I've never been a person to write my goals down and to speak my affirmations, but through writing your goals,
Mm-hmm.
and me personally, my testimonial is that when I started writing my goals down and speaking it every single day, I started seeing it in the physical form. I started seeing it happening. You understand?
Wow.
Most people don't understand that, but this is what this space has allowed me to do. Because I used to want things and I have no idea how to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Just writing it down and speaking it, and words, emotions, images, writing it down, putting it on your wall, so you're seeing it every single day. You're creating an environment for it,
Mm-hmm.
right? This has been the most amazing thing that I've done, and I've accomplished a lot of my goals. Even just a simple thing as paying off a bill, writing it down and saying, "Hey, this is when I'm going to. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have paid off my whatever you wanna."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man, this has happened. It's so crazy that it's crazy, but yeah,
What I'm getting to though, there's have to be a total mindset shift then for success then.
yeah. Um, you could want something, but once you don't have the right mindset, because a lot of us have um that negative, like we stick to the negative more than positive. So it's important for you to focus on the things that you want, not what you don't want. Of course, if you tell yourself I cannot do it, you cannot do it because you already told yourself you cannot do it.
You cannot do it.
But if you tell yourself every single day I will, I can, and I will, you know you speaking it, so it will happen. It is already done. Because
Wow.
even if you don't see it happen today, it will happen tomorrow. It might happen in a week. It might happen in a month or a year from now. But consistency is key.
I like that. I like that. Consistency is key. Guys, if you're just joining in, this is our very own Alija Tit. Yes, she is from the Commonwealth of Dominica. She is now an entrepreneur and she's also navigating the digital currency economy. So she's just giving us a little bit before she tells us about the business she's into and her successes. But we was developing, a bit of a foundation. One of the things that she did tell us is that you have to plan, even if you're not in a position to move financially. You have to plan, write it down, make a plan for that. So you're planning for your success. That's
Plan
very important. Go ahead. Go
your
ahead.
work and work your plan.
You see, yeah, that plan. You work and work your plan. Also, she also told us that a positive mindset is also good to help in manifest what you need to have or what you need to come through to work towards it. Positive mindset. So now we're gonna get into the business part of it. So you can share your platform. You can share what it's all about. You can, you know, give us the rundown.
So basically, the business company that I got introduced to is called Envision You. Our vision is to positively impact the lives of 1 billion people, spiritually, physically, and emotionally, and to lead with the values of love, integrity, unity, and trust. Now, if you know, love, integrity, unity, and trust cannot be broken very easily. That's solid. So when I got
Yes.
into when I heard the vision of the company, I said, okay, that's tough. That's powerful, right? And then to lead with the values of love, integrity, unity, and trust, and in the process, create the most trusted and well-respected health and wellness company in the world. So okay, we're talking about health and we're talking about wealth. So I have the opportunity to be in a space where I could create my financial future, and I could also take care of myself while actually learning and earning, and also help people through this amazing platform, great products and services, I said, yeah, I'm definitely into it. You have, the opportunity to learn from successful people who have the results you're looking for. Right, so you're not listening to your friends, you hang out with every single day, that may not have a solid plan as to what they want for their future, or how is it that you could get to $1 million, how you could end up making $10,000 a month, or how can I make an extra 200, 500 to $1,000 every month, that type of stuff. And just being in a space where you could take notes and learn from the experiences of others, and being in the space where you literally seeing people getting results, right? Most people think that network marketing is they don't believe in network marketing, but that's something that we do every single day, right? We communicate with people every single day, if I'm being honest, right? If you Some people get paid for it and some people don't get paid for it, right? And an
Yeah.
example is, you could have watched a show on Netflix, right? And you tell me about that show, and guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go on Netflix and I'm going to look at that show, but Netflix doesn't pay you,
For
right?
that, yeah.
Tell you to go and look at the show, but we pay Netflix every single day, right? We pay Netflix every month
Yeah.
subscription to keep watching the series, to keep watching the movies, the documentaries, whatever Netflix has to offer. But you are being, welcome to a space where you have the opportunity to build a global online business, right? So you have the opportunity to begin with a company that's at its genesis stage, right? Best thing you could ever do. Get into a business where it is at its infancy stage, and grow with the business. So while the business is growing, you're also growing. You're able to, you know build yourself up, build a network of customers. um you know you could, build relationships with people from anywhere in the world, right? Like, I have the opportunity to. So even if I have not met these people personally, I have the opportunity to have business partners in Nigeria, in Canada, in the UK, in St. Lucia, in Antigua, in St. Kitts. Man, anywhere in the world, you have the opportunity to meet people. And that's the best thing about this space. It's just a matter of meeting new people and building connections. Because eventually, when you have these connections, it opens doors that you've never thought would open for you. And that's what I have the opportunity to. That's what I'm so passionate about, sharing the opportunity each and every day. And people might be wondering, why is it that Ali always sharing himself? What is it about it? And they're probably looking at the Ali now, but imagine the Ali 2, 3, 5 years from now. I won't be the same place that I am right now, because I'm continuously learning, continuously growing, and becoming the person that I have to be in order to attract the right people, in order to attract the income, and the ways that I actually want to go, where I see myself. So you have the opportunity to use envision you as a vehicle to where you want to go and accomplish your goals. Um, the best part about the company too is the leaders.
The leaders.
Access to amazing mentorship, coaching, top-notch leadership, like the two owners, the people who created this company. Mr. David Imonitie is the highest paid African American in the industry of network marketing. You guys could check out his Instagram. It's David Imonitie. And then we have Mr. Ivan Tapia, right? Amazing gentlemen. They are 40 years of combined experience in the industry of network marketing. So imagine
Wow.
having access to multi-billionaires, multi-millionaires. I've never seen myself back then, having access to such. It's an honor and a privilege. And if you have the ability to learn from these people, I would say don't take it for granted. Even if you might not be building the business, but just having the access, listen to them. Because one thing I wasn't doing before you get on to the next question you may have, is that I wasn't listening. I always thought that I knew it all. So when I got
Mm-hmm.
space, I felt like, yeah, I could do it by myself. Oh yeah, I knew what to do. I knew how to make the money. I knew how to talk to people. But once you listen and you have some type of humility, you're teachable and coachable, you could get anything that you want, any single thing that you want. So that's actually what I wanted to share for now.
Wow. Because one of the things, I mean, I have a small bit of knowledge about the company. One of the things I was about to tell you that I appreciate, so much is the way this company takes mentorship. It's unreal. You understand me? It's unreal, and like almost like anybody have access to these to the top guys, and they're willing to share information with you and walk you through different things. I find that very interesting,
Yeah, because
very very interesting.
like most times, in order to have access to this type of people, right, you're gonna have to win their time. You're gonna have to pay to speak to them. Understand what I'm saying? But the company, you know, I don't know anywhere in the world, right? And if there are people who could tell me, then okay, I'll agree. But where you work in a job, and you have the ability to sit down with your boss, right? And your boss is telling you how it is that you could earn extra income. How is it that you could become better at what you're doing, and teaching you the ropes, teaching you exactly how you could get the results that they have. And the best thing about being in this space is that seeing people who are just like you and I, average people like you and I, who have accomplished so much within this space. So if they could do it, you could do it. I could do it. Every single person, one of us, could do it. You understand?
Definitely, yeah, man.
It's just a matter of putting yourself in the environment. Once you change your environment, I learn a lot about being in environments too, right? You could be hanging around a lot of people. Let's say you hang around 5 people who continuously gossiping, who continuously speaking about people, minding people business. They always drinking. Nothing wrong with having a drink or two, right? Because I was there before. You understand? But I realize a mindset shift. I realize that your environment plays a big part in your success and what you want to accomplish. So if you hang around 5 millionaires, you definitely going to be the next one. You'll be the sixth one. I'm telling you, that's a great way to look at things. If you
Hmm.
constantly, every single day you wake up and all you're doing, you you watching TV, you have nothing to look forward to. That's your cycle. That's what you're doing every single day, every day. But if you plan your day, let's say you wake up in the morning, you say, okay, today, what I'm going to do, I'm going to write my goals down. I'm going to do 30 minutes of reading, 30 minutes meditation. I will listen to an audio, and that's something that we do here, right? They introduce us to
Hmm.
that we could listen to so we could program our day. We have a sense of, um, the mind needs a focus, right? So if you're constantly listening to Vibes Cartel, for example, you constantly listen to Vibes Cartel, you're going to react to his music,
Hmm.
right? Of course. But if you're listening to a guy like Bob Proctor, you're listening to what's his guy name? Yeah, Bob Proctor is actually a great man, right? You can listen to his audios on YouTube. If you listen to this type of audios, you're going to see that, hey, this is how I could better my life. This is how I could, you know, this man teaches you all about health and your wealth and your consciousness, all this type of stuff. Then you're going to fall in line with those. And
Wow.
just
Because
across that, hey, your environment has a big part to play in where it is that you're going. What you
nice, I like that. I love that actually because I do appreciate. I do know about environments and how that can impact you. Understand? But I want to ask you this question because I want to. When you just started the business, how long was it before you could say it, I am successful or I'm on the road to success?
Results. Um, it wasn't in a month. It wasn't in 2 months. It wasn't in three. So I'd say maybe like 8 months after. About eight. I'd give it 8 months after. That I really started seeing that hey, my business is growing. I notice a difference in myself, right? Because it starts with you. In order for you to start seeing results, you have to work on you first, right? So a lot of things I used to do before, um, I stopped doing it. Um, I noticed that I started reading books. I started reading books. I started listening to audios. I would no longer be out every weekend. And not to say I was out every weekend, but um, you know, just a matter of listening. And I started seeing a difference in my finances too. I mean, it wasn't all about the money in the beginning. It was kind of all about me. But once I started seeing a change, I got excited to tell other people about the opportunity because I said,
Hmm.
man, this thing actually working. Because people tend to speak fear into your plans or what is it that you're doing without even knowing what's going on. People, I heard so many stories about myself that I didn't know about. I heard I was scamming, right? I heard things don't work, you know. Um, these things are make believe. We're just listening to people that fooling up our head with fairy tale stories. But it takes for you to be in the environment to actually see that hey, it's possible. But I started seeing results. I started seeing a difference in myself first because it honestly starts with you. And in order for things to change, you have to change. All right, you have to make a decision. All it takes is one decision for you to start seeing a difference in your life. So I'll
Wow.
once.
Yeah, because I basically ask this question because I know these are points person use in terms of making decisions, in terms of entrepreneurship and stepping out on themselves. Because guys, honestly, it wouldn't happen one day.
Yeah.
I don't expect it to happen in one day. It's not a lottery you're playing. You're actually building something. You're actually building an empire. And the other day, I heard this man say, "Success has a price." I was like, "Wow, success has a price. Are you willing to pay for it?" So, and what you just telling me that so is the different changes that comes with when you're making the right choices. There are different changes that you have to make, and different changes that changes your environment, change of mindset. You understand? You have to be willing to go through what you have to go through. So, really and truly, guys, success has a price to pay. Are you willing to pay it? The next thing, okay, I want you to answer this question. I want you to just this comment, react to this comment, and then we'll move forward. Somebody is saying that you lose 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, I actually have that. I posted one of my pictures before, and that's the caption of it. You know, wow, you definitely do. People who continuously get, come across opportunities, and you know what? One thing is, we tend to ask God for something, and because it doesn't come in the way that we asking for it, we we don't know how to differentiate when this is the opportunity for you, right? That He has actually answered your prayers, so we turn everything down. Um, it's about having the discernment to know that hey, probably that is actually what I asked for. It didn't come how I wanted it to come.
Hmm.
Is the opportunity, right? And I heard the acronym, for Paul is passing over opportunities repeatedly, right?
Wow,
And Paul doesn't mean that you don't have any money, right? It's a mindset thing.
it's a mindset.
It's definitely a mindset thing. Every single thing that you could possibly think of is a mindset thing. Um, there is nothing also good or bad, but thinking makes it so. So it's your
Okay.
perception, your whole way of thinking about something. You got consider a situation being bad, but what's the positive out of it?
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. It just means that we probably just not ready for it. You understand?
Okay.
There are things that arise every single day, but why are we going for it?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like God probably testing our patience. He's testing our character. How is it that we're going to react to it? All right, in order for us to go to the next level. But
Definitely.
if you're passing up on opportunities, I guess you could pray to God for the wisdom and understanding, for you to differentiate whether this opportunity is for me or whether it's not. But definitely,
Okay. But now is that okay? It's because I want to, but I guess you would create that space for that where you would a person's interested in the business that she is into, then you give them the necessary information. But then you just take us a little bit more further into what you're all about, digital aspect of your stuff, and then
all right. So
yeah.
our space, right? We have courses, five amazing courses so far, and we do plan on adding more. But we have five amazing courses that you could tap into. You could learn the skill. So we have trading. I will talk about that after. We have we have digital marketing, and this is actually one of the courses that I first started with when I started the company. I started with digital marketing because I was also somebody, I love taking pictures, making videos. Um, if anybody would be on my Instagram, they would see, yeah, I'm a type of person who loves taking pictures, especially of me and dressing up and stuff. But I tapped into the digital course so that I could better my craft when it comes to creating creating my social media, exposing, my business and just growing my network, how it is that I could approach people better, what are the steps that I need to take in order to reach my target audience, to differentiate myself from my competitors. All of this stuff actually happens, in the course that we offer. And it's not rocket science. We go to school for several years, we pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to school, and at the end of the day, you might end up with a degree. But it really does, like, so many people around the world have degrees. I have a degree,
Yeah.
and people have degrees and they cannot get the job that they want. But all this to say is that the courses are teaching you from A to Z how you could obtain a skill, and these are skills people cannot take from you. So we have digital marketing, we have Turo, which is car rental. So if you're somebody who wants to start your own car rental business, let's say you have vehicles you're sitting around and you have no use for it, guess what? You will have use for it by putting these vehicles online, because one of the things that people need when they travel, they need transportation. So imagine you, right, Friedrich, having a car rental business. Look at what's going on, what happened during the carnival season. So many people travel to Dominica for the carnival, and guess what? Right? They needed transportation. So imagine people renting your business, your cars, right? You making money while you sleeping, right?
Mm-hmm.
The company has a car rental course that teaching you how to go about starting your own car rental business online. Then we have Airbnb. That's another thing that people are very acquiring a lot of money from, which is Airbnb. When people travel, they need transportation, and of course they need a place to stay. So imagine you leveraging someone else's property without even owning it as well, and making money while you sleep. You renting these Airbnbs out, and guess what? People going to pay you, even if it's a day or 2 days or a week. You generating income from somebody renting out a spot. You feel me? Then we have financial literacy. That is something that we should have learned in school. You understand? They never told us how
Yeah.
to, you know, better manage our money, how to build wealth, right? We have a powerful financial literacy platform, and I believe that's something that a lot of us need, including myself, because me, man, I've spent a lot of money and I have no idea where my money went. But we living, we young, wild, and free, so we just living life, and we checking like, okay, the money will come back, whatever. But what I know now, I wish I knew it before. But it's okay. It is all right. Because now that I know, I could do better. And especially at the age of, if you're in your 20s, going to your 30s, this is actually the best time for you to build your wealth, and make better financial decisions when it comes to investing and saving your money, multiplying your money, being able to generate income through multiple streams of income, multiple sources, right? And that's where we get into the trading side of things. I never had any like deep knowledge when it comes to trading before, but I got introduced to the space, and honestly, my whole mindset changed when it comes to the fact that, hey, trading is actually a skill that we all should learn. It's a beautiful skill, and I may not know a lot, like every single thing about it, but just by being in the environment, a lot has changed. The chats, I used to be like, what is all these lines? Right? At home, right? You have the opportunity to learn from certified people, right? So you're not just learning the skill, but you have the opportunity to learn from people who have done it before, right? You could listen to them because they have the results, right? You have the opportunity to speak to them every single day, you know, by tapping into the live education. And even if you have missed the live education calls, they're all recorded. So we have a platform that you could go back to, you could look at, you could go back and listen to it, you could study it. And while you're acquiring the skill, you have the opportunity to earn. All right. So it could either be you learning through a demo account, right? Using that demo account as a live account until you feel comfortable enough to trade your live money, to trade your real money, right? That's where it comes in. But for somebody who has absolutely no idea what trading is, they could tap into this space and make more money than they've ever earned in their lifetime. That's how powerful trading is. I hope I didn't miss out on any other course. You could tap the metaverse as well if you're somebody, if you're a tech savvy person as well, we have that. So there's something for every single body who's looking to do something different. And we also have great products as well. We have an amazing compensation plan. If you're somebody who wants to build a global online business, if you imagine you having the opportunity to build a global online business, that you don't have to start from scratch yourself. So the products are already done, the services are already done for you, the drop shipping, the packaging of the products are done for you, the website is already built for you, the marketing is already done for you. Everything is done for you. All you have to do is open your mouth. Every single day. We recommend people to different businesses. We recommend people to a restaurant that we've went to. We recommend people to a service that we've received, whether the service was good, right? And we don't get paid for it. But Envision You creates a space where you have the opportunity to speak about products and services that you're using, like I using. All right. So I have used the products, I've used the service. I'm taking advantage of everything that we have to offer, obviously one step at a time. Um, I'm being compensated for it. So imagine you being compensated for just just telling people about these products and services, right?
Exactly.
A global business, learning from people who have what you want. Simple as that. Imagine I was to listen to myself or listen to people who have absolutely no idea what they're doing. I would just be like one of them. We would just be looking at each other in the faces every single day. And I'll probably still be the same place I was 2 years ago or 3 years ago, or have no idea what is it that I want. And if you have no idea what you want out of life, you understand, and you really want a chance to make some decisions that will get you to where you want to go. We have great leaders that will help you to acquire that. You understand? And just
Mm-hmm.
the right environment. That's all.
So a quick question before I actually another question I'll ask you there. So what if I'm a person like I do like talking to people, like I talk to people, like start a conversation with anybody? How does I function in the business? What is there anything to help me break that barrier?
Yeah. Development. I say personal.
Personal, oh wow,
I,
personal development.
I used to be that type of person. I mean, I would talk to people, but a lot of people who are succeeding in the space of network marketing claim, right? I don't like talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you talking, you texting your friend every day, right? So how is it that you talking to how I don't understand. How is it that you talking to me, but you telling me you afraid to talk to people? You understand?
Yeah,
How is
I
that you
understand that.
scared if you're not opening your mouth and talking? I think is still a mindset thing.
Yeah.
It is a mindset thing because it's something that we do we repeatedly do every day. Um, and Vision you also gives you the tips how it is that you could sell a product, how you could approach people when it comes to exposing them to this opportunity. You think a year ago or two ago I knew how to approach people the way I do, or I had the confidence, to speak about these products and services? Is the environment, your environment and your mindset, and like I said, personal development. Once you can work on and what is it that you're telling yourself every day? You have to speak to yourself. Speak positively. A few things I say, I am when it comes to my business, I say, when it comes to exposing people, I said I am a master recruiter. Um, I am I am a master at every single thing that I do. I'm great. I'm amazing. People love what I have to offer. People love my products and services. Every single person that I come across, they want to know what I have to offer. They want to build a relationship with me. They want to know who I am. They want to work with me. They love my products and services, and they keep coming back, speaking it, speaking it, speaking it, speaking it, speaking it. So even if you're somebody who has an issue with talking to people, you could be like, every single day, my relationship with people is getting better and better. You give yourself a command. You say every single day I will speak to 5 people, and that's how you get used to. You get better at it. You get used to it by programming your mind.
Mm-hmm.
But it's possible. It is possible. A lot of people who are doing network marketing were shy. I was shy in the beginning. I couldn't do a presentation. Right? I was nervous, right? But it's a shift. It's a shift,
Yeah.
and it's possible for anybody who wants to do it. Um, if you're building a business, let's say there is to have a new ice cream shop. You were to have a new ice cream shop today. How else people going to know you, Frederick, opening a new ice cream shop if you don't open your mouth and say, "Hey,
And say it, yeah.
I'm opening a new ice cream parlor." How else they going to know if you don't say, "Hey, I'm opening a new business"? How else you going to have people come to your ice cream, your new lunch if you don't say anything?
If you don't say anything, yeah, that is so true.
Right. So just get over the fear of being shy and scared to open your mouth. Because open your mouth, you realize that, hey, I have a voice. That's all you know that, hey, I have a voice and I have the ability to tell people about what I'm doing, and it opens doors.
Yeah, definitely. So, this question I want to ask:
Mhm.
how feasible is it for people in the Caribbean, especially Dominica, to enter the business space? Coming back, eh?
We're actually a global business, so I think are you there?
Yeah, go ahead. I just in backstage.
Yeah. So basically, um, we're very big in the Caribbean. Or leader, we have a great leader, Mr. Gary McSween. He's a multimillionaire from Trinidad and Tobago, right? And he's actually very, he's a great um mentor and leader, who has allowed a lot of people in the Caribbean to be successful, and the connection that he has with the owner of the business as well. So he works directly under, right, Mr. David Monetier is actually his mentor, and we have direct connection to Mr. Gary McSween. So imagine you having top top class access to these people directly. Um, my two mentors also from St. Lucia, right? We're actually a global in St. Lucia. So Envisioning is well known in St. Lucia and Trinidad. Um, it's just as if it's as normal. You get access to this the business, by connecting to us global. So obviously, you all you do is set up your online business online. You get started. You have packs that you could get started with. Um, the only thing people be having questions about is, like, in terms of getting products into the company, into the country, basically that they're in. But apart from that, it's easy as one, two, three. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, you could get started with Envision You and build your business. I hope I did answer the question properly. I probably stumbled, but yeah.
No, I think I want to because I want to ask you this question. I think I know of some persons that started,
Mhm.
but they drop off. So, how can somebody starting right now? How can they ensure that when they start and they go forward?
Well, you stay connected to the person who introduced you to the business. When you get started, you're not left behind, meaning that every single day we have calls, we have we have group calls, we have group chats that you get to be a part of, so you see exactly how we work, you see exactly how it is that you keep building your business. You always stay connected to the person who has introduced you to the business. We connect you, so even if you don't have access to me, you have access to Mr. Gary McSween. You have access to any top leader in the business. If you have any questions that you want to navigate through, how it is that you could, today, if you want to do a call and you're unable to do that call to, like, let's say, present your business, right, because you're just getting started, you could have anybody. You could also leverage the organizational calls that happening. So if, for instance, I'm busy today but I really want to introduce somebody else to the business, I could say, hey, Mr. Garmax is having a call in the next 15 minutes. I'm going to send you that call, hop on, have a listen, and after you have, the call, let me know what you think about the opportunity. I have no leverage, some work. So he basically do the work, all right?
Yeah.
And the best thing you could actually do too is hear it directly from the source. So you hear it directly from him, man, you definitely going to want to tap into this space because he's incredible. This man is incredible at what he does, and he has allowed a lot of people to become successful. Yo, you're good.
Yeah. We have Faith Sunshine that's dropping in there. So yes, Faith, we're having a very informative session right now with Miss Alija Tit. She is a young entrepreneur and also, a digital trader.
Night
Well,
Faith.
oh, say it again. Say it again. Yeah.
I said good night, Faith.
Overnight Faith, right? Definitely. So then, yes, and she does giving us, talk about herself and how the business that she is involved with works. And then we're trying to figure out how feasible it is for persons in Dominica. She says very feasible. So then, yeah,
Yeah,
that's where we are.
I mentioned that too. Imagine, you know, exposing people to an opportunity that is not even in the market in where you stay. So you have the opportunity to take over that market. You have the opportunity to build that business, introduce people to products and services that does not exist yet in your country,
Region in your country.
because it is available in St. Lucia, because of course I have a lot of partners in St. Lucia, right, who are building the business globally right now. um I had the opportunity to meet these people at our convention, our first ever convention in Orlando in 2023, right? I've never known them before, but meeting them for the first time, I felt like, hey, I know for a while. No, so that's the best part about even building connections with people. So my goal is to expose this business to people in Dominica, as many people as possible, and those who really want the opportunity will come. Those who really see
Mm-hmm.
me and they take some understand what the space is of products, services, how they could take advantage of it. Hey, I'm telling you, this is about to explode in Dominica. I've written it, right? I wrote it down. That's the best thing. I wrote it, so I already know it will happen. And once it is written, it will come to pass. I have a few business partners in Dominica as well already, but the
Okay, so
goal is
they,
to have it break to the point that, hey, people from all over the world and in Dominica will know about Envision You. For
yeah,
services. If you're somebody who wants to try the product, um, I haven't touched it, which is something I want to do, right? Especially people looking to feel good, look good. People have a hard time when it comes to taking pills. We have products that could substitute that. You know, you let me know when you want me to explain our products, and I'll go ahead and do that.
yeah. Let me just brief Faith quickly to where we at, and then you can go into it and just get the closing remarks because our mark almost finished. All right, so Faith, just because you come late, I know you're a consistent follower and always in our lives. She was talking about entering the business space. You have to change your mindset. You have to change your surroundings. Start being positive. Personal development is an important part of it. And she went into explain to us how the business that she's involved with, how well the whole seriously take mentorship. Exactly. Share it to some people who they can get on because it's important. They'll have to watch the replay. But she's gonna get into the products and some other good stuff. So share them still. And she was just talking about how mentorship, they value mentorship in that business. So then you're not just in it and then you're lost at sea. They give you the steps for success. She also talking about daily affirmations and writing down your goals, preparing for success. We also mentioned that success has a price to pay. And we ask the question, are you willing to pay it? So I'll just hand it over to you so you can just give your whatever you have to say and in the closing remarks.
All right, awesome. So, um, just to explain how the company is actually a growing company. When we started this company, um, there was only free technology sprays, and that's a few of our products. There were only free technology sprays. It was a way of taking supplements through spray mist technology. So what you would do with these sprays is that you would shake it and you would spray it 8 times under your tongue. It's sublingual, so it's going to go into your bloodstream much quicker than if you were to take pills. A lot of people don't like taking pills, or they have a hard time when it comes to gel capsules, when it comes to swallowing any type of medication. So Envision You came up with a way of taking supplements. The free sprays that we had in the beginning, it was a dreaming spray. So that dreaming spray has melatonin, GABA, and valerian root in there, and it helps you get a rejuvenated sleep. You understand? So if you're somebody who has a hard time sleeping, and I believe like 62% of the world is actually sleep deprived, where we spend a lot of time on social media, we spend a lot of time scrolling the media, or just being up late at night knowing that we have a long day of work, or we have errands to run the next day. That's a powerful spray. We started with the Crave. It's a ketone friendly spray. It helps curb your appetite and help you eat in smaller portions if you're somebody who eats round the clock. All right. Then we have an Empower spray, which gives you your vitamin B12. Right. I have a few. I have the vitamin spray, which is the empowered spray. So you would shake it, spray it under your tongue. It gives you a great boost of energy. We have a calm spray as well. So if you're somebody who stresses a lot or you're an overthinker, you have anxiety, I call it the non-chilling spray as well. It's very amazing. And all of the sprays taste great. This is what the Crave spray looks like. We have a Vision spray as well. It has 80% lutein powder in there. So if you're somebody who has any eye health issues, your eyes probably hurting you, whatever the case, that helps as well. Then we have our flagship product, which is our live juice. This is the first one that we ever had. It's apple cinnamon. So what that do, it has 10 amazing ingredients and 7-in-1 benefits. So I always tell people that, hey, this is, bush tea. Our great grandparents would give us bush tea. They would put a lot of bushes in a pot and boil it and have us drink it. This is what we have here. You won't find all of these ingredients in one bottle, and some of the ingredients are, apple cinnamon. You have maca root, ginger root, raspberry ketone, aloe vera. 7-in-1 benefits. It ignites your metabolism. It supports your blood sugar. It balances your hormone. It increases your energy, decreases your appetite. It also helps with weight management. Then we came up with apple, beets, and cherry. It's good for your blood when you hear beets. Very good, amazing. And then we have an amazing collagen. I really love the collagen. It helps with your skin. When it comes to your bones, your joints and your bones. If you're someone who experiences pain, it also helped me when it comes to my nails. A lot of people put on acrylic. The women put on acrylic and all the stuff. But if you want strong nails and healthy nails, that you don't have to put any acrylics. It also helps. It helped me when it came to my hair, my strong hair. My hair normally grows, but I realized that, hey, my hair was actually pushing, right? So these are some amazing products. Then we have coffee for the coffee lovers. If you're a coffee lover, or even if you've never drank coffee before, it's amazing. We have our Lux coffee. That's actually my favorite one. This is the latte. It has all natural ingredients. All of the products, by the way, are natural ingredients. So it has mushrooms. It has turkey tail. That's the latte, by the way. You guys, these are all natural ingredients and healthy ingredients. So yes, I will definitely. You could send me a message on Facebook. I'll definitely respond to it and navigate you through. We have the gold as well. It is actually a collagen coffee. Those of you who know what collagen is, or you have no idea, you could definitely do your research on collagen, or you could message me. I will give you more insight on the products. Then we have black for people who like their coffee straight. Amazing. And the best thing about these coffees is that everything is already in it for you. The creamer, the sweetness, everything is in there. All you gotta do, put your scoop of coffee in a cup, pour your hot water, stir, and drink it. You don't have to add anything to it. Then we have a great cappuccino, a live cappuccino that just launched. If you want to know more about it, or you want to tap into the coffee business, our business shows you exactly how you could start your own online coffee business as well. So tap in with me, and I'll be more than happy to work with you and share more information with each and every one of you. I hope I did explain, to the best, which I did.
You did a good job. You did a good job. You did a very good job. Guys, if you're interested in anything of any one of our products, you can reach out to us on Facebook. We want to just thank you so much, Ali, for coming out here and just, sharing the information with our people. We do know that, there's an opportunity for success there. I hope they take heed, and, they can reach out to you on your Facebook. Is Ali Tit, right? It's
My
Ali Tit.
Instagram as well is actually here. It's Ali_the Great. That's my business
Ali
page
underscore the great. All right. Lovely.
in my bio on my business page on Instagram. My website is also included in there as well. You could tap on this, and before anything, reach out to me. I'd love to build a relationship with each and everybody, and share my more of my experience. Because I know there's a lot more to know about about me, and I like to be transparent.
Transparent. Yeah.
most people want to know the real truth, behind everything. So that's the best thing about it, just being truthful and open with people about what's going on. So I really appreciate the time, and the exposure. It's something that I plan to do more, show my face and to share with people. Because the more you give, the more you get what you want. The more people you help get what they want, in return you get what you want. So I will continue to be a servant leader and do the Lord's work, because that's what He called me to do. I believe
Yeah. Oh
and
wow.
so thank you so much.
Yeah, man. No, bro. Thank you for coming on. Everybody, this is we come to the ending of our program here. Big up Caro Media. Don't blame the messenger. Listen to the message and focus with Fido. We out. You're locked on with Focus with Fido for truth, transparency, and rational thinking.
Well, this is Caro's Media, and yeah, don't blame the messenger. Yeah.